Hello, it's Jim Reid here with a little video about a motor and my Y7 cardboard chassis. I had to replace the motor, actually a Mishima one that probably made on a Friday afternoon, but it never worked very well. So I was going to swap it for one of these £2.20 Chinese motors that I've used for years, and I'd put it in, forced the Mishima out. I only glue the motors in, and I glued this one back into another cradle that I'd made, put it back in the chassis, got it running, and next day the motor, motors that I'd bought turned up. 18mm square, 30mm long, about the same length as the other one, but 6 pole, not a skewed armature either, but the pole pieces are very close together on the illustration, and it's got a rather long shaft, so I had to cut that off with my Dremel. And there's a knurl on it as well, so I had to get rid of the knurl with a diamond file and then polish the shaft with some wet and dry paper. Anyway, on to the demonstration and the reason for the video. What you can see sticking out here is a weight from a knitting machine. It weighs 1/4 pound. Need to keep the loco on the track for this, not that I'd even use 1/4 pound normally. Anyway, here we go. So 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound, 1.5 pounds, 2.5 pounds, 3.5 pounds, 4.5 pounds. Not really a fair test though, because it pulled one wagon at a time. And incidentally, the coupling hooks on the chassis are plasticard. On this first wagon, this one at this end is plasticard, but the one on this end is made from 0.6mm Ryman's office card. Right, so what I'm going to do now is squeeze it all together. There we are. So now a dead start. So 4.5 pounds, dead start. I can't say the motor doesn't murmur, it does. But then this is a feedback pulse controller, firing thyristor spikes at the motor. So the next thing is the other way, just to make it fair. So stretched couplings, whoops, and a dead start. There we go. So it works in both directions quite well. And I'll just try this. Turn the wick up a bit and just hope that one of the tins doesn't fall off. So there we are. The motors are utterly superb. I've never known anything like it, and it doesn't get hot like these. These get quite warm. That one doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope, like me, you had a laugh. Cheers.